Well, Gary, a point apiece today.
Yep.
Your thoughts on the game?
Knew it'd be a tough game beforehand. You know, Gateshead only 6 points off the playoffs. Knew it was going to be tough, even more so after the run that we've been on, John. But I felt we looked the better side. I think we deservedly went in front, 1-0. Matt Robinson, I thought had a very good game today. Left foot, got a little deflection there, but it's 1-0 to the good. And I felt that we looked very comfortable defensively, certainly in the first half, and they didn't really offer too much. But I'm afraid to say, John, just on the stroke of half time, we've conceded a corner, and I'm afraid that Brian Siles lost his runner. I've got the wrong side of him from where I'm standing, and the referee's given a penalty. I've got no complaints about that. 1-8, and it wasn't a good time for them to get the equaliser. But second half, how it was, I felt that again we were taking the game to them. We were trying to win the game. It was only probably the last 10 minutes where they picked a little bit more up in respect of set plays, where the game's become a little bit stretched and we give the ball away cheaply. But you know, John, what way do you look at it? What way do you look at it? You have to look at it and say to yourself, well, it's another day in one way we haven't won. But then I say to myself and to the players that that's 3 results now out of the last 4 games, and you have to turn them losses into draws, and them draws then become wins. So we're all working hard together. Very pleased with the support today in respect of that. They applauded the team off at the end. They're really playing their part, knowing that we're going through a patchy and a tricky time. And as I say, all round, like, you know, I'm very positive. And as I say, we've got to keep going, John. We go now to Forest Green next week. It'll be another tough one.
And you mentioned Matt Robinson, and apart from his goal, he had a really good game today, didn't he? And showed really he's getting back to the form that he had sort of around Christmas time.
Yeah, Matt's playing very well at the moment. We changed things around a little bit, the formation, and I think the way that where he's playing at the moment, he's anticipating and seeing a lot of good things, and he works very, very hard for the team, and he's getting goals at the moment as well. He's adding in there. He's got the one down at Welling the other week. He's got one today, so you know he's settling in there, and he's up to that speed, as you quite rightly say, and match fitness where he needs to be.
And obviously a sickening collision in the first half between Joey Jones and the Gateshead player. How is Joey?
As far as I'm aware, I think Joey's very groggy, and I can understand that because it was you could see it coming. It was like waiting to see 2 buses hit each other. They both come and the ball was in between them, and hopefully both players are okay. Of course, you know, we want to make sure Joey is for us, but hopefully the Gateshead lad is as well. But as I say, it was played today in a good spirit, and hopefully them players will be both available for both teams next week.
Lovely. And finally, Gary, away at Forest Green next week, a tough game.
Tough game, John, but I think that at the end of the day we're going down there with no one giving us any chance. We're going to be underdogs. We'll take a good bit of support down there, and you know, it's about us now, John, between now and the end of the season, or it has been over the last few games, trying to turn these draws into wins now. As I say, it's 3 results out of the last 4. It's a little bit more encouraging. You know, I know that people would turn around and say, well, you're better off like winning 2 and losing 2, but when you've been on a disastrous run what we have, and we've been playing very indifferent, I've seen over the last few games that we're starting to put a shift in the way we expect in respect to work rate and commitment all the way around. And you know, the frustrating part more than anything at the moment, John, over the last 5 games we've got ourselves in winning positions. You know, we were 1-0 up down at Eastleigh, we were 1-0 up or 2-0 up at Southport, 1-0 up against Kidderminster, 1-0 up against Gateshead. So we're being competitive, but we've got to just turn around now and look after when we get in that position of being 1-0 to the good, and we certainly need that down at Forest Green. It's going to be tough for us, but we look forward to it.
Lovely. Thank you very much, Gary. Safe journey home.
Cheers.